For this week's discussion board, I'm discussing the element of copyright laws. I chose topic number 1, which goes into new ideas that will change the way in which I use intellectual property of others. There were several new ideas that I had about. The first thing that I want to discuss that really opened up my mind to the new way in which you handle this is to make sure that you find out if things are free or to be free to be distributed or not. And also understanding that anything that's online on the internet is copyrighted. That's something I wasn't sure about. I thought a lot of things that people put on that are free can be used in that format. The other thing that was discussed in the lesson was about contacting the author. So basically anything somebody puts on the internet is copyrighted automatically. And anytime you want to use it, you may want to contact the author to get permission to be able to use it safely. I also discovered that if you copy more than one chapter from a book, it might be copyright infringement. If you just copy a few pages to use for in-class instruction, then that might not be as big a deal. At the end of the day, the main thing that kept being repeated was ask for permission, just to make sure that you're good and you're okay to use it. One of the other things that also caught my attention was that emails are highly regarded as a copyrighted material, especially if you're using company-based or school district-based or university-based email system. So they're owned by the company, they're owned by the school district, or owned by the university. And therefore, if you get an email and you have email correspondence, that could be used as public information. So being very careful with how you use that. And finally, the other thing was that when you publish materials on the web is the same as publishing in a book. So as the world changes, we get into the digital world, we're realizing that copyright laws haven't adopted as quickly, yet some general copyright laws still apply to everything that we put online. So it's just a matter of being very careful. It will change the way I use information from now on, that I'm going to make sure that I try to either get permission for things that I use or to find things that are free, and I'm sure that they're free or created by myself.